Hello everyone, welcome back to XCOM 2 with me, Flick, and I really wish that 10 seconds ago I'd pressed record. Because Bradford just popped up and said, I like the new uniform, but sometimes I miss that damn sweater, and I like that reference. Anyway, I haven't played for a little while, so it's time to remind myself what the hell we were doing. We were waiting on some stuff finishing. We've got a second PSYOP, I remember that. We're making another war suit, and we're clearing out a power coil so I can get the Avenger pretty much all the rest of the power I'll need for the game. We've got to upgrade the Shadow Chamber, and we've got to do the Avatar Autopsy to forward the main story, and I'm not doing that until we finish the Plasma Lance, which is in 3 days. So I guess we'll just let time tick over until that happens. Gathering Mob, Reward, Supply Raid? I don't actually know what a Supply Raid gives you. Does that just give you like a random assortment of gibbons? Also, how many black sites have we got? Just the one, and I haven't finished making contact yet. Alien Alloys, an Illyrium. 4 days on that. Or how many on the Intel? For 7. Intel's okay. Supply raid for 6 days. Alright, let's finish doing the Alien Alloys and Crystals, and then I'll do that new one for a supply raid. If I remember correctly, we're still due a retaliation mission, and we haven't had one for a while. Oh, also, this episode is dedicated to Apropos. Thank you very much for your support on Patreon. I know I haven't used you in the playthrough yet, but if I keep on getting people killed, I'll have no choice. So there's our first experimental powered weapon done. Blaster Launcher. This AI-assisted high-explosive shell launcher can guide its explosive projectile around obstacles to ensure maximum target damage. Ooh, I like that. So that goes on the war suits only.
I am sure you will find the results.
And there is the best sniper rifle. So I believe we have no research now, right? Oh yes, I totally forgot to mention, the game has been patched, so now upgrades that affect everybody have squad upgrade in their name, so that you know it's an upgrade for everybody, not just buying one of something, which is fantastic. They also added a zip mode, which is an option you can turn on where it will cut out certain animations to speed the game up. I'm not going to do that for the remainder of this playthrough, but you can be damn sure if I do any other playthroughs on camera or off, I would have zip mode on. Also, excuse Skype. As far as what else the patch did, it nerfed mimic beacons, because taking multiple mimic beacons were too easy. We have a Gatekeeper Autopsy. I guess we'll quickly do this as well, because we'll get some story here.
Henceforth referred to as the Gatekeeper,
just
seems
a
to
big old
harbor
floating brain.
considerable psionic power. As with the alien's other unique biomechanical field unit, it will take some time to decipher the systems involved in its function.
Hello, Maya. Alright, so we'll get that one done, because then that's all of them done. Then we can carry on the story.
Made so far, but there's still
Oh, I want to
so
buy
much
the
more to
snipers, I
learn.
forgot. Back out. I think they actually sped up the going in and out of the map a little bit. The game in general seems a little bit smoother, but in order to do that, all they really did was take away some graphical options rather than, you know, try and work on actually optimizing the ones that they had. Which is a little bit lazy, but that's okay. So now I have the best weapons for everybody. Outside of, like, powered weapons, I guess, because those are random.
Strategic resource located.
So, 55 alloys, 53 Illyrium crystals is pretty damn good. Okay. So, now we want... Let me move, thank you. Now we want that new pop-up. We want supply raid.
Avenger plotting new course.
It might just force a mission where you've got to raid one of the Advent trains. I'd be fine with that. Side training on G. Andrews is done, so he now has stasis as well, which is pretty much all he needs, because stasis is fantastic. So this is also for him. Yeah, because he's training in insanity. If you bring multiple Psi operatives, can each one control a unit? Because if so, that sounds like a good idea. Although also giving him the buff to protect himself and other people from mental attacks is probably a good idea. Oh, yeah, there we go, loaded them in. Alright, I'm getting back into the swing. Oh, we're going to have to jump straight back. So now Soulfood has Insanity, which is a debilitating telepathic attack, inflicts various stats effects, including potentially mind control. So he now has Schism, or Schism I guess, and Stasis Shield. Insanity now does a small amount of guaranteed damage and applies Rupture. I don't know what Rupture is, I can't remember. Either way, I don't see the value in Stasis Shield. If you have Stasis available, why not Stasis the biggest threat rather than saving a soldier? Although I guess, say you have a soldier on 1 HP and if even one enemy gets to shoot at him, he's dead. Then I can see Stasising your own person. So that's my third war suit that I could potentially give to someone other than a grenadier, if I wanted to. They would lose the ability to bring general purpose items, but they would gain the ability to bring crap tons of grenades.
I have made a number of interesting discoveries, Commander. I have come to suspect
Alien
that this
Siam.
creature's
Ooh.
unusual appearance is somehow directly connected to its
It
notable
will put our experienced operatives on the same level as aliens'
The
most
aliens
powerful psionic
always
troopers.
have
Very
some
nice. I
reasoning
probably won't
to
be able
their
to afford it,
actions,
so we have no
even if
research now,
twisted,
right?
as it is
Yeah.
often revealed to be.
Back to the shadow chamber. Assign a project. Why can't I do this? All other shadow objects must be... Oh, I have to upgrade it first. How do I... Oh, upgrade. You need power! The only... Oh, and 200 supplies. Alright, so I need power and I need 200 supplies. And I only have 31 currently, so I'm definitely not buying that
Just
upgrade.
give the word and I'll get started, Commander.
But for the record, how much does it cost? 200 supplies. So in total I need 400 supplies, and I need to... however many supplies are required to build a power core on this shielded one. Alright, so we do have to do a few more missions. I thought we were like gearing up for the finale, but no, I still have some work to do. I've got to earn some supplies here. So the grill ops have triggered. 11 enemies, including a sectopod and an Andromedan. That would get me another engineer. It would also counter Viper rounds, so troopers wouldn't be able to poison me. That's 209 supplies, and would also stop chrysalid spawns. It's also got a sectopod, but no Andromedan. That's actually relatively easy by comparison. I might do that one just for the supplies. I don't mind if the troopers have poison rounds, because they very rarely get to shoot at me. Or this would stop the guaranteed response on all missions. And it would get me a specialist. Protect the device. To protect the device in late game is awful because of how enemy spawns work. So I think we're just going to go for the supplies, because it puts me halfway towards the amount I need. There's no Andromedan to worry about. There's a sectopod, so I'll have to bring my sectopod killers. I also like the name Hammertooth. And I don't want chrysalids on my missions. But yeah, we're doing this one.
Setting course for India.
So I'll just have to keep in mind now that the Advent Troopers will have poison rounds. But that's fine. So, who else would benefit from a war suit? I mean, let's look at the limitations of a war suit. You have... Oh no, wait, you totally can. You have one slot for miscellaneous stuff. It's just you have one slot for... Yeah, you have a grenade slot, and then you have a utility aim slot. So actually, if I was to give the war suit to, say... Hang on, what are you using again? Yeah, you're using the Wraith suit, though. I kind of like that you can pass through walls. It has been useful a couple of times. I could give it... Well, Nick doesn't have a Wraith suit. He's just got a standard one. Could also give it to Sofu to ensure he survives better. But then again, he has his psi power, so he's never going to be spamming grenades and what have you. Let's try putting it on Nick and see how strong we can make him. So right now he's using Warden armor, so he's got plus 8 HP, plus 1 armor. It's the same HP, but he gets 2 armor, and of course he has the shield wall skill. Yeah, so he has a grenade and stasis vest currently, so we do that. He gets the rocket launcher, which can be traded out for... Wait, why doesn't he have 3 slots? Oh, because he's not a grenadier. Right, so he could only take... Well, no, he could take no grenades and he would have a rocket instead. If I gave him the stasis vest like he had before. I mean, that looks badass, right? I'm willing to try it. I'm going to try it. We'll try a ranger in a war suit. As for everybody else, this is a open air mission, and the objective... I can't really use... Also, that sniper looks badass. I can't really use explosives as much in this mission because I need to make sure the supplies don't get destroyed. Is everybody actually here? Yes, everybody is here. Let's see. Dragonakis is still not max rank. Is Taya max rank? Yes. So, in that case, we'll bring Dragonakis to get him ranked up. He has his tracer rounds for extra accuracy. I'm just debating... Well, wait, we need to bring CR for sure instead of me to help kill the sectopod. Without a doubt. Why don't you have blue screen rounds equipped again? And we'll give you the blaster launcher, I guess. Hang on. So the difference in damage is huge. The range is huge as well. The radius is even bigger. Bloody hell. I mean, that is a more me weapon, but I'm not coming on this mission, so we'll give it to CR to try. He's got his blue screen rounds, so he does crap tons of damage with his machine gun. He has a grenade. Alright, I think we might be good to go with the team we have here. I'm just debating whether or not I maybe make Amy sit this one out, so I bring 2 psyops to... Oh, but he doesn't get XP, he just learns skills. I don't know. Gee, Anders. You look as weird as I made soul food look, that's for damn sure. Oh, I don't have a medic in the setup, do I? That's what I'm missing. I'm missing a medic. We'll make him set it out until he's learned a few more skills. I'll need to bring my medic. Because there's a sectopod, and sectopods spam nasty crap. I think that'll do. Got my 2 sectopod killers. Got a new sniper to try out. All items are equipped. Yeah, once my other Psyoperative Geanders has more of his skills, I would replace a specialist on a mission where I knew I wasn't having to deal with a sectopod.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Squad green to deploy.
Operation Hammertooth. This shouldn't be too long a mission. Was it 9 enemies or 11? I can't remember now. Either way.
Tracking an errant signal from a malfunctioning Advent data vault being moved.
Recover the... Oh, you actually do have to recover it. I thought it was just like, don't destroy too much while you're killing enemies.
Data files critical to the project we recently learned about. Advent is just as likely to be aware of the malfunction, but recovering that data is the only way we'll slow the progress of their operation.
I was led to understand these loads were also made quicker. Doesn't seem like it so far. So by the way, the way Mimic Beacons have been nerfed, they cost more to make. I can't remember what the actual price increase was, but they cost more. They never get a bonus from cover, and they have a 100% chance to be hit, so they can no longer dodge. Or, you know, the enemy can no longer mess when they're shooting. They're still good, they're just not OP, and they were OP. So obviously, it sucks that they're nerfed because they've saved my ass multiple times. But that's okay.
1-5. We've got a bead on the Advent data vault near your position. Be advised, self-detonating charges are
Oh, we have a timer, of course we do.
Move to disarm and extract the package before its contents are destroyed.
So, Soulfood has massive movement. We'll get him over there and see if he sees anybody.
Position. I've got enemy movement here.
Wow! I was not expecting to see you so high up, although that's a perfect position to put Dragonakis when we're done here. Did the turret see you? Oh, it might have seen you. No, it didn't. Oh yeah, we've lost the debuff where we are easier to detect, so that's good. Look how many abilities a Psyoperative has when he's learned everything. Jesus. Alright, so there's probably a 3rd member of that unit because the turret gun doesn't count. But we don't know what that is yet. Either way, we can afford to get people in position this turn. I am going to have to keep on moving forwards, though. We don't have a massive amount of time.
On the move.
So, I might as well check my hack chance. So where are we? Haywire Protocol.
Este trasto parece útil.
Yeah, those words that you just said are very valuable in this moment. Actually, is that the truck right there? It's very close. 100% chance to stun it, 50% chance to gain control of it. A failed hack will increase its aim and defense. Not yet. I'm going to attempt to seize control of it, but not until I trigger the fight. So on my next turn, she won't overwatch, she will hack. So on that note, just get a little bit closer for next turn. Not that proximity matters for hacking, it's purely your hacking skill, but you know. CR over there. As long as there's a little bit of constant forward momentum. No enemies over here? No. Put you there then. Still didn't see anybody else? Nope. Good.
Scanning. Scanning.
Let's put Dragonakis right there.
10-4.
Right, let's see. They're not going to walk off the roof, right? Because that would be insane. We're not getting to see. They're probably just standing still and chatting. Oh, there's the sectopod stomping around somewhere. I think that was on the right. They did move. That's unfortunate. Oh, there's also a watchtower. Well, that's unfortunate. Also, I can't even see the watchtower. It's unfortunate that they walked off. Maybe I can get a better line of sight if I move Soulfood like there-ish. Please don't get seen.
Position.
If they were to walk back now, I think that might get him seen. He wouldn't be flanked though, so maybe not.
Afirmativo. En camino.
Affirmativo. Can you see the watchtower yet? Yes, you can. I'm curious what that would give me. So let's have a look at this turn. The zip mode you can turn on also increases the speed they move at, although that looked faster than me, and I didn't turn it on. Soldier's vision increased by 2 for 1 turn, or vision increased by 2 for 1 turn. What? That's the same. Oh wait, squad or soldier. Okay. I'll take the 96% chance to have my vision increased purely for the fact of successfully doing it, I guess. So Lenori's vision is increased by 2. That might mean I get line of sight on where the squad is now.
Estoy dentro.
Yeah, the sector pod is definitely over there. So therefore I probably want to come round through the house then, to try and not trigger it this turn. Or next turn, as the case may be.
On my way.
Yeah, we'll move people over this way. If they get seen when the squad walks back, that's still okay.
I'm all over it. Eyes on the prize.
Nick, you stay concealed regardless of whether I get seen or not, so you kind of stay away from everybody else.
Scanning. Moving to Overwatch.
There they are. Again, they might... Oh, there's 3 of them. And they do climb down. Oh, that's a perfect position. That is perfect. We open with the new blaster rocket. It triggers the car as well. Then I try and... The sector pod is still stomping around somewhere. He's really close over there, so he might also get triggered. Do we want to do any overwatches when I trigger this pod? I think we could probably afford to make Yuki do it because she's max rank. Also, she has a guaranteed chance to do damage even if she misses. So yeah, we'll make her do an overwatch. We'll make Dragonakis do Killzone.
Nothing gets past me.
And we'll do Blaster Rocket. Blaster Bomb, sorry. So this should just go around cover. I could catch the turret as well. I might as well because even if I seize control of it, it doesn't really matter to me that it's damaged. 7 to 10 damage. And I think CR is the one who has a chance to crit as well, right? Look at that. It is actually like bending around the car. This is going to be fun.
Nowhere to hide.
Ooh, ooh, yeah, it's exactly like the upgraded rocket launcher and enemy within. Nice. They're going to wet themselves. And then Killzone should trigger on all 3 of them, so Dragonakis could rack up quite a few kills here. Obviously not against the turret. Oh, I outright killed one of them. Here comes the Killzone. Oh, it's a real gun. Fantastic. And the other guy, come on. Come on, he's moving as well. He's in your kill zone.
Happy now?
Come on. There, oh, yep, there we go. You're not even facing him, but hopefully it'll hit. Oh! Also, we had a good line of sight in the fog of war there, and I couldn't see the sector pod, which is a little bit weird. So Yuki's Overwatch never even got a chance to trigger. I'm just debating now whether I even want to bother capping this turret. I mean, I might as well try. You have both your actions, right? So I can move you up a little bit for next turn. Try the cap. You fail, CR or Nick can destroy the turret easily. Though I definitely hear the sector pod like turning to face me. So he's going to appear next turn for sure, let's assume. So having a turret on my side would be really nice. Although the turret might then see the sector pod this turn. That's the only problem. So it should still be like a 50 chance. 52. I'll take that chance. And we got it. Now this might actually backfire. I think this is going to backfire, and he'll now see the sector pod. The sector pod will activate this turn and get a chance to hit me. He can't see it, although he can see something. That could be it over there. He can see something with a 60% chance to shoot. I assume it is the sector pod. I don't actually know if I want to trigger it this turn, because I think it's not being counted as triggered. Right, move Sophid here. If he sees the sector pod, he can stasis it, so that's fine. It's definitely there though, because I can hear it. Oh, it's a codex. Oh, did I bring a flashbang? I didn't bring a flashbang, did I? Bollocks. Nick, where are you going? That would alert because you're smashing through a window. We'll just put you up against the building there for now then. We'll have you Overwatch. And we'll have you Overwatch. So I don't know if the codex is triggered. I don't think it is. That's definitely the sectopod smashing through something over here. You know, if he wants to stay a million miles away, he goes right ahead. Obviously there's going to be stuff with that codex. I really wish that didn't count as you getting alerted. You don't have running gun. Ah, damn it. Wrong ranger. Decisions. Yeah, cover is kind of bad here now, thanks to, well, me. How am I wanting to approach this? We've got 5 turns to get here. And hack this dang thing. And you've got the mimic beacon, so I don't really want to do any run moves with you. Let's put Sophid inside the house next to the door. This shouldn't trigger the squad because they're on the... Oh, that might. Oh wait, no, you're not concealed, so no, it shouldn't. Yeah, we can still see that apparently there's a codex. Well, maybe what I should do is deliberately shoot it with the turret. And trigger the squad to come and get me. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Fantastic shot there, well done. You get another one though, right? Archon and 2 codex. That's quite irritating without a flashbang, but we'll make do. So now I'd rather hit the Archon. 35% chance to hit, and he made that one, of course. I mean, you are just cannon fodder now. So that's an explosion waiting to happen right there. Now then, if I was to move you there, maybe chuck the mimic beacon this turn. 83 on that codex, 87 on the Archon. 8 to 10 damage. Bad chance to crit. While they're both together though, I'd rather catch them with a rocket first. By which I mean plasma grenade. CR has running gun, so I could actually move him up. Yeah, I'm going to run him up a little... Wow, if I move him there I might see the sectopod though. What does Rupture do again? Deals critical damage and ensures the target takes increased damage from all attacks in the future. I mean, it's obviously good, but I want to do some damage to this... Oh, I am going to need to move him. I want to do some damage to the codex. Please don't see the sectopod. Alright, good. I saw a third target and I was like, oh, nope. Obviously that won't kill the codex, so it is going to multiply, but that's okay. It's also okay that I've wasted all his, well, used all his grenades because he's got blue screen rounds, so he's going to be shooting the sectopod anyway. Yeah, Battle Frenzy and cloning. A strange place for you to go and clone. Annoying as well, because obviously you're flanking. 66% chance to get the kill. Go for it. Thank you!
Only the best.
Only the best indeed. So, who do we still have left? Lenore, Soul Food, Nick, and Dragonakis. Dragonakis, you can take your shot at the... I mean, if you hit the Archon, he's dead. If you hit the Codex, it's dead, but you do more by hitting the Archon, so go for that. Very nice. 10 base damage is pretty significant. It's just a shame your crit chance is so low. So that other Codex is definitely surviving this turn, so maybe I could stasis it? Nope, that's Inspire. Oh, Inspire doesn't use up my entire turn though. Hang on, if I open the door I might be able to see the other Codec. Yes I can, so now I can stasis the other Codec. Although that would mean I can't do it to the sectopod when it appears. That's still probably worth it. So that's no longer a problem this turn. Also, I should have Inspired first because Inspire doesn't end your turn. But never mind. Nick still has both his actions, but he can't run through the building because he'd get detected. I mean, you could just not even shoot it, just combat protocol it and it's dead, right? No, not the sentry turret that belongs to me. Yeah, just use combat protocol on it to get rid of it. I know it's a bit of a waste, but we still have one more to use in the sectopod anyway. That is obviously moving a hell of a lot faster, so in zip mode it must move even faster than that. Alright, one codex bitch dealt with. And the other one is not a problem this turn. Right, Nick. Can you kind of just walk in there? I mean, there is a hole. Right, what if I move you there? I'm retaining your concealment because I want you to do more. Oh, they also changed so that it's impossible to dodge. Oh, this window was already smashed, that's why. Yeah, they made it impossible to dodge if you are being shot at by a concealed target. Which I think is fair, because how would a target know to dodge if they're being hit by a stealth teammate? Although it might make things a little bit too easy for Rangers, who apparently are considered OP. I briefly read into kind of like the comments on the patch. So I can actually see this person. I would really rather like to destroy part of the building, but I can't remember if that blows up the whole truck. Well, you know what? Just I don't want to accidentally fail the mission by blowing up the objective. I can't remember how this works. So we'll just do a quick save there, and I'm going to shoot a rocket. I think it only blows up the side of the truck. It doesn't blow up the truck entirely. Oh wait, it's saying friendly fire. Oh, there it isn't. Oh god, Soul Food's face. Do I fail the mission automatically?
Menace 1-5. The target
Yes.
package has been destroyed. We're not going to recover it.
Okay, just checking. I won't do that then. I thought that was how it worked, I just couldn't remember. Because I do remember doing a mission, I think, where half of that type of truck got destroyed and everything was fine. Oh, give me my camera back where it should be. There we are. Okay, so Soulfood has stuff that doesn't matter if the target can't be fully seen. 58% chance to make insane. What about dominate? 58%. Yeah, they obviously have high. Well, Soulfire ends my turn, so I might as well do something else first and then Inspire, because Inspire is a free turn. Sadly, that would get me alerted. Wait, you can see it where you are? I don't know how you can get this shot. Also, I could guarantee the hit by doing hail of bullets. Oh, it's only using up half my clip. Guaranteed 8 to 10 damage. Go right ahead. Hopefully it will crit and just kill it. It did not crit. It did the middle of the range. Left it on like 1 HP. No, 3 HP.
Position compromised.
So then we'll inspire Nick again and he will finish off the one of them. Maybe that one actually, assuming you can see it. And then Soulfood can do guaranteed damage to the other one. So inspire, we want to inspire Nick.
The enemy should fear us.
Yeah, the enemy should fear us. Actually, he could probably go sword the one that spawned in the building, couldn't he? No, not the turret. Oh, he can only reach the turret. 46, 61. Take your 61 on the one that spawned. Goodbye. 14 crit. And then Soulfood can finish off the one in the truck. And then next turn, we get in the truck with Soulfood because his movement speed is unbelievable. I thought Inspire didn't end your turn. Oh, it does. They changed that, right? That must have changed in the patch, because I remember either being able to stasis or inspire and it not ending the Psyop's turn. So yeah, they've changed something. Anyway, we only need to do 1 guaranteed damage. So actually, if you miss, you still kill it, so that's fine. You missed, but that doesn't matter. Oh yeah, look, there! The side of the truck came off. Alright, we need to start making some ground now. Sectopod is still going to have to be dealt with, obviously. Maybe I want to leave CR here then, because I do think it's over here. Yeah, we'll put him on Overwatch for now. Nick's still got an action, but he can't Overwatch. Not enough action points. We'll deal with that in a second. Yo, Overwatch. And Dragonakis needs to reload. We'll move him up and reload then.
I'll go. Good to go.
Just Nick. Just Nick. We'll press backspace. End the turn.
Moving to Overwatch.
That stays hacked, right? There's the stomping. Is it revealing itself this turn? It's doing a lot of stomping. Oh, Jesus Christ.
1-5, the clock is ticking.
It
That
stepped on a
detonator
building by
isn't
the sounds
going
of
to
it.
wait. Get to the vault and disarm it
Yeah,
before
Bradford,
we run
shut
out
up.
of time.
I'm doing things. Alright, so we have to hack it next turn, but that's okay.
Got it. Moving. We've got the objective in sight. Menace 1-5, this is Avenger. We have positive confirmation of the target package. Move to acquire. We've got Advent here.
Oh, that's unfortunate. You burned one of your own teammates somehow. Good job, Sectopod, who's also lost some HP. Okay, well then. Yuki is going to Haywire Protocol this turn and stun the Sectopod, because I don't have stasis available.
Wires a go.
And then we will also use the Mimic Beacon with Lenori to maximise the chance of my teammates not being the ones who get shot. I could have sworn I've got my headset on the wrong way. Now, I thought I heard him over on the right, or rather I heard him on the left, so I assumed he was on the right. Yeah, try and stun. Hopefully it won't matter if it fails. Barely passed, because I'm still using the Mimic Beacon. So he is stunned. I think Sectopod's only get stunned for one turn though, right? Not that it matters, I only need the one turn. Yeah, I'll turn to shut down one straight away. Yeah. So, now Lenore needs to get in a position where she can chuck the Mimic Beacon that they'll see it. Hopefully that's a thing that's possible from here. Yeah, they'll... well, there would actually probably be better. I'm not sure. Alright, let's do it there and hope that that's... there it would only be seen by one. I want the Sectopod to be able to see the Mimic Beacon. Although the Sectopod is shut down actually now that I think about it. As long as Sofa doesn't get shot. So, Mr. Blue Screen Rounds, you need to get in a position where next turn you can annihilate this Sectopod. So, we'll run you... oh wait, you have run gun, right? Oh, but it has cooldown. Alright, just get in a position where you can do damage next turn. So you can actually see someone. Who can you see? You can see the Sectopod. And you have a rocket, because you have a Warsit. Let's move you to that full cover. Might give you line of sight of the shield bearer. Nope. Well, I might as well take out the boss because it's in my way, and we'll chip the armor of the Sectopod while it's shut down. Yeah.
Ready for the fireworks.
That might also give the shield bearer line of sight on the Mimic Beacon, which is what I want. Damage is damage, that's fine. You can't see anybody, so you will overwatch. You can see someone. 43. You can see both them, but not the Sectopod. That's so weird. I guess we'll just take the 43. You're burning, so he's going to take 1 to 3 damage every turn. Also, I guess by default they've now got the additional information out, which I like. I like knowing why my chance to hit is so bad with a sniper. High cover being 40% is a little much. Why is it saying squad sight minus 14 there, but minus 10 there? Either way. Wow, you actually hit him! Also, why would the handprint thing be where it is there? Oh, Super Heavy Turret is no longer hacked. I thought it was for the whole thing. It is not for the whole thing. Does that mean someone's turn's going to have to be wasted? So he will shoot the Mimic Beacon. Yeah, the way he's moving, he's going to go for it. Mimic Beacon has less health, doesn't it? It looks like it's got maybe like 2 less health. Oh, you're getting a turn to fire. I'm glad the Mimic Beacon is there.
They just retired one of ours.
Yeah, he wasn't real. He was a holographic image of one of us. You get to fire again, though. Nope. No, apparently you don't. I would rather waste Yuki's turn destroying the turret. Because she's max rank. And she's in full cover, so she's safe. Next. Sectopod needs to be dealt with. Shield Bearer doesn't really need to be dealt with. You have a 100% chance to hit. Well, in that case, you'll be chain-shotting for a 96% chance to do a total of 26 to 30 damage. Apparently the animations between shots for chain shot and the other one, rapid fire, have been altered as well to be much faster. So let's see. Oh, that is much faster. They've definitely optimized animations, and I'm glad they've done that. Also, CR just kind of essentially one-shot a Sectopod. So him and Dragonakis can say they've done that. You cannot get in a good position. Also, you don't really need combat protocol anymore. You'd be getting flanked if I put you there. Hang on, if I move Nick, you might be able to get in there.
Hit it there now.
You've got a... Oh, yeah, okay. Conceal yourself then to get an even better crit chance on him. 105% chance to crit. Yes, please. Yeah, that'll do it alright. That might be the last guy. Oh, I haven't hacked the objective yet. It would help if I did that. Yep, that was the last enemy.
We're not picking up further contacts near your position. Site is secure. Move on the target.
I still get that loot, right? Because it'll be on turn 1 when the mission ends. Oh, again, I should really do these things with a hacker, but whatever. Could have got a permanent stat increase as well. Oh. Remnant disposal report. Suggesting the widespread disposal of an unknown waste by... What?
I have the asset.
That's weird.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Flawless. I better get that loot. It was sitting right there, doing nothing. Alright, let's see how long it takes to load out of a mission. 10.33 average damage per attack. Oh, 3.5. Very good. It's still taking a while. It's still taking just as long as before. You know, whenever you're ready, game. I'd very much like to see my loot. Thank you. If I don't have this loot, I'm going to be cross.
I never had any doubts about your capabilities, Commander. Excellent work as always.
Oh, you've still got one more rank to go. So this time you're getting steady hands. If you did not move last turn, gain plus 10 aim, plus 10 critical chance. Much needed for a sniper. A sniper-focused sharpshooter, I guess. Credenic fails plus 10 T. Oh, I forgot I had that for Taya. Did I get my loots? Oh, I did in a half. Advanced autoloader, first 2 reloads don't cost an action. Plus 4 mobility, that's really good. Plus 20 dodge is really good. That's meh. And that's also meh. We've got a lot of PCSs to equip.
You and your crew have dealt another serious blow to the aliens' efforts today, Commander. Impressive
Who does not have a PCS equipped? You do. You do. You do. You do. Alright, Lenore doesn't. Do I want you to have more chance to dodge, or do I want you to have more mobility? Mobility was a problem for you in that mission, so therefore I'm predisposed to give you this one. So there you go. Dragonakis does not have one. Does he need the chance to dodge? Not really, but I guess if no one else has a space... Actually, you know what? J. Andrews could do it with a dodge chance, because he is low rank, he's got low base HP as a result. I assume as he learns powers then, his base HP will go up as if he was getting ranks, right? Also, how's his psi compared to Sophid's? Sophid's is 88 plus 20, his is 50 plus 20. Yeah, you know what, you have your chance to dodge, because sooner or later I am going to be bringing 2 psyops to missions, and they're going to have more chance of getting shot than a sniper. As far as weapon upgrades, I think I'll look at that off camera to think about who's getting what, because most weapons are already upgraded, so we'll see. Anyway, thanks very much for watching, and I shall see you next time. Ta-ta for now.